I've learned that respect, love, admiration, appreciation, all of that stuff doesn't come immediately for fathers. It does for mothers. I'm not saying fathers don't get it. I am saying that they get it generations later. So if you're expecting it now, hey man, you can expect it, but it just doesn't work like that. When you're a good father, you blend in like the foundation of a house. Nobody really talks about the foundation of the house, but they do talk about the drapes, the paint color, Hey, that's what mom is. Mom is all of the aesthetics. The matching, the furniture, the pretty. Dads, hey, we're the foundation. Sometimes the only time they talk about the foundation is when there's a crack in it or a problem. Not telling you I like that. I'm just saying that we will get respect. It's gonna come 30 years later when everybody looks at what you built and sees that it's still standing. And honestly, isn't that better than any Father's Day gift that you could get anyway?
For weekly motivation, text the word brothers to 56525. Man up.
Good people, welcome to another edition of the show. I am your host, KD Bo, and today, I've been in radio for almost 30 years, and I've had the opportunity to interview quite a few people, and the other day I was going through some of the interviews, and I said, man, this stuff is really good, and there are some things I know I wanted to talk about, but I've already talked about it. You may not have seen it, so I'll give you the opportunity to do it today. My first guest was a conversation I had last year with Deitrick Haddon, and he dropped that he was not raised by his biological father. Take a look. In the studio with that dude, man, first of all, you were always a great interview.
Really?
Big personality, and you my boy.
I'm chilling today, though. KD, what it do, fam? What it do? ATL, what's up, y'all?
Hey, man, so Deitrick Haddon are you still D Hattie? You Deitrick Haddon, what are you?
Whatever the Saints want me to be.
I mean, people
just
call
me
names
DD,
DD, okay.
Hattie. Family and friends only call me DD now.
Okay.
You got to be from way back when.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Call me Deitrick. Call me Pastor Deitrick. Whatever you want me to be, I'm cool with it.
So I was looking online and I saw that you got Queen Pastor now.
Oh!
Tell me about it.
Oh! She's a pastor now.
Yeah,
First
man.
Lady Dominique. She has been elevated. It's elevation season for her. She's an executive pastor of the church, and she's been operating in that office since day one.
A real professional when you said it too. She's the executive pastor.
You can see how the preacher came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been doing it, man. She holds the church down. I mean, our church is not a big church. Our church is 3 years old, but she runs it like a mega church. You would think it's New Birth or something,
Yeah.
But she does well. So I just thought it's just a perfect natural progression after 3 years of serving, and just make her the executive pastor. And that gives her a certain level of respect. With titles, people respect, you more. So I thought it was important. That was important. And so they won't just see her as first lady, No, she's an executive pastor. Let's respect and honor that.
Do you still
amen,
love
amen.
pastoring?
I love it, man. I love seeing people go from one place to the next and reaching their destiny. That I live for that, to be honest with you, man. That's been my whole thing since day one. Even through my music, I just want to inspire people. So pastoring is a natural progression for me. I always got something to say. I always got to tell somebody something. I'm strong. I have strong opinions about everything.
Right.
So every Sunday I get to get up and say, I think that the folk need to do this. The folk need to shut up.
Right.
And the saints be, yes, preach, pastor. So I get it. That's all me, man. So it's all me.
Do you think you could do that you love, reaching people, etc., without pastoring? Because I know, hey, man, you've been singing for a very long time. So,
Yeah.
And I know you love singing, or do you? Am I wrong? Are you faking it?
No, that's my love too.
Okay.
All of that is me. I think, yes, pastoring is my calling, KD. Singing is my gift. Singing and entertaining is my gift. It's two different things.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people like to operate in their gift and neglect their calling. And then God is not pleased with that. See, the calling brings God's favor on your life. The gift makes room for you and bring you before great men. That's why you got a lot of people that operate in their calling. They're anointed, but they don't operate in their gifts, so they're broke. They busted, they disgusted, they frustrated. But you're anointed, you're preaching, but you're broke because you're not flowing in your gift. He said your gifts will make room for you. Gifts will make rooms with an S if you manage it right. So that's very important. And you have people that operate in their gifts and neglect what God wants to do in their lives. So they're got all the money, but what does it profit a man to gain the world and you're losing your soul because you're not on your assignment? You still feel empty. You got all this money, but you're empty because you're not fulfilling purpose.
Man, that's good.
So pastoring actually helps me to feel full. On Sundays when I'm done, I'm like, Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town.
Come on, Doc.
No, I feel like satisfied, full, like
Yeah.
my purpose is fulfilled. I'm not only just singing the gospel, I'm teaching the gospel, I'm preaching it, and all of it is to inspire people and to push people into where they're called to be.
Do you see in the studio with Dietrich Haddon? Do you see, or do you make the correlation, in your opinion, between gospel servant
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna say broke. I'm definitely not gonna say poor, but I'm gonna say, not a lot of money.
For years, we've retreated to the four walls of the church, and we've allowed ourselves to go broke when God never asked you to do that. He always called us to go out to the marketplace. When the Holy Spirit first came on the day of Pentecost, it filled the room, touched the people, then it went straight out the room, and 5,000 people were added to the church.
Mm.
We stayed in the room when the Holy Spirit left out of the room, right?
That's a pastor on you, I can tell, because you got a little
It's
extra,
on me, Doc.
you got a little extra seasoning on you today. That's some good stuff. But a lot of people do. You understand that?
They broke, frustrated.
A lot of companies, a lot of organizations, when they look at gospel, when they think about gospel, they don't
Yes.
think of it as an asset. They think of it as something that they can pour their philanthropy into.
No, we got to change that narrative. We have to change.
Why can't I have that real conversation? Because I feel like the gospel music genre, the believers, as it were,
Right.
in the black culture, need a rebranding.
Then that's what needs to
And we
happen
haven't
now.
had that, right?
It needs to happen now.
So what does that look like, though?
It looks like making movies. It looks like making books. It looks like
Come on, segue.
Yeah, it looks like Sins of the Father. That's what it looks like. It looks like more movies. It looks like books. It looks like companies, businesses, entrepreneurs, and we're not just one dimensional. I was watching, somebody was saying something online talking about you should just compartmentalize, and I mean you should just do one thing at a time. I don't believe in that. I really don't. If I did one thing at a time, I would be broke.
Wow.
And I refuse to be broke.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in using all the gifts that God has given you. I wrote some songs on Usher's record.
Did you really?
3 songs, yeah.
On his new joint?
On the Usher A record.
Really?
I wrote that. You Decide. Check it out.
Oh, you talking about before?
On this new one, the Usher A with Zay Tovin, me and Zay.
The one that's coming out?
The one that's out right now.
The one that just came out?
Yes.
Okay.
Crazy. It's the hottest record out right now.
So you rich.
I don't know about that, but I got a check the other day.
Yeah, Lord. Come on.
And you know what? Somebody was saying something online like, y'all need to do one thing at a time, master that. And I was saying to myself, I looked at that check and said, I don't agree with you, sir. Because here's a check that don't have nothing to do with gospel, nothing to do with the church. It comes from my gift.
Hey, Dietrich, you are doing one thing at a time, though. Think about it. And I think that we need to change up our mindsets. Because a lot of us, when we talk about, and shout out to David Shands, because he helped me with this, that when we talk about multiple streams of income,
Right.
we think that we have to do 4 or 5, and some people biblically, 7 different things.
Right.
No, you need to do one thing well that has 7 different or 6
Components to
different
it.
components or branches. Like mine is communication, but I own a production company.
Boom.
Okay, I do hosting.
Boom.
Okay, I have Man Up, which encourages communication, my
Boom.
radio show.
It
See what I'm
all
saying?
flows
Yeah.
in one vein,
But you do one
it's
thing.
multiple streams.
Yes. Yeah,
You see
man.
what I'm saying? But some people have multiple gifts. And you can't be reserved about using
How
those
you
gifts.
figure? Tell me that.
Oh, multiple gifts. Like there are people that can act, sing, preach, do it all.
I don't think that's under the same kind of category.
No, it's different. When you pastoring, that's church. When you acting, that's
I got you.
that world.
I got you.
Singing, that's that world.
Right.
But it's all about organizing and compartmentalizing it and scheduling. You can do all of it at the same time if you just organize and manage it. That's it.
All right, man. Sins of the Father. It's going to be on TV One, July 7th, 8 p.m.
Yes.
Encore is going to be on at 10, because
Check
you know
it
how we
out.
like to see stuff twice. Tell me about it, man. Sins of the Father. I know, of course, you did your own movie. Did you produce that movie, the first movie?
Blessed and Cursed.
Blessed and Cursed.
And A Beautiful Soul, yeah.
You produced that, right?
Yes, sir.
So now, did you produce this one, or did they bring you on board to star in it?
I'm just starring in it. Ain't got nothing to do with directing or
You like
producing.
you like it better, or which one you like better?
I always like my stuff better.
Okay, all right.
But this is a hot movie. It's a hot film.
What drew you to it?
The character, man, is real. It really happened, first of all.
Okay.
This is true stuff.
Based on?
They did it inspired by their true crime series on TV One. So their top-rated episodes, they made movies out of them. So the like the real stuff that went down, they just flipped it and made a film out of it.
Okay.
And so they asked me to play this preacher who did some crazy stuff to some people, man, and damaged a whole lot of people. I couldn't believe they asked me to do it, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, really? They asked me to do this? First, I said, there's no way in the world I can do this because I'm a pastor in L.A., and I don't want people, church folk don't know how to differentiate reality from, the movies, the big screen.
Yeah, I mean,
Some church folk, a whole lot of us.
Yeah.
Because they'll look at that and say, you're doing that? And they'll judge your personal walk based on what you're doing in the film.
Right.
So that was my first reservation. But, my assignment always overrides my fear of anything.
Yeah, I like that. So when you're thinking about doing the whole acting piece,
yeah,
you ain't always keeping it near the cross. Like,
right.
What do you take? Are you like a method actor, or do you or what? Do you become that person for a minute?
Oh yes.
Really?
And it was easy for me to do this character because I just channeled my biological father. It was pretty much, the character is really my biological father.
Okay,
my father didn't kill nobody, but he was a womanizer. He had all these gifts to sing and preach you up under a pew. But
why do you say your biological father?
Oh, my biological father is Gerald Troop. His name is Gerald Troop. My stepfather's Bishop Haddon. He raised me since I was 2. Since I could say daddy, it was him.
So I never knew that, though.
So me and my brother, we changed our name to Haddon because we were known all over the country as the Haddon Boys. But in school, we were the Troop Boys.
Wait a minute.
So when we got of age, we changed our name to just Haddon. So it's Dietrich and Gerald Haddon. Pastor Gerald Haddon. He's a pastor now here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shout out to Breathe Church.
It's called Breathe?
Breathe Church, yeah.
Yes, Lord. I want to breathe, brother.
Yeah, come on now.
I didn't know. Okay, that's amazing. That I don't want to go down that road.
So I just went to the dark side in my mind, and I've always had.
Is it tough for your wife to experience the dark side, or do you just stay out the house for a minute?
No, actually, I was away when I did the film. We came here to Atlanta, so I just channeled and focused there.
Okay.
She came with me, me and my kids, all my kids, at the hotel. We stayed at the 12 Hotel in Atlantic Station for 2 or 3 weeks.
Wow!
And every morning I would get up and just zone out, and just really get into the backstory of the character. And I channeled. There were good elements about this preacher. I channeled Bishop Haddon. And there were some bad elements about this preacher. I channeled my biological father. So it was really easy. And when I would be on the set, they would clap like, "Oh my God!"
Really?
Yeah, because it was easy for me. It was really easy.
I'm curious
We all got a dark side, Katie. Stop playing.
Oh, I know I got a dark side. We just ain't gonna talk about it right here. But let me dig into that just a little bit, man. Because what did you learn about your biological father through this process that you would not have known outside of this process of channeling him?
He started out good. We all start good. And you tap into other things. See, we always look at the effect, but we never look at the cause.
Okay, take me there.
The cause of why somebody did whatever they did.
Sure.
And so in this movie, you get to see the cause and the effect. But we as church people, we always judge the effect, but we never look at the cause. So I learned a whole lot about my dad. He went AWOL. They gave him some Agent Orange. You know anything about that?
Yeah, man.
Went crazy.
Wow.
Was dealing with the whole, what they call it,
PTSD.
TSD. And my mother fell in love with him during that season. Out of all the seasons of his life,
save him probably, huh?
Exactly,
Wow.
exactly. But she found out she couldn't save him, and that's what happened. But it still don't change the fact that you did those things and you're capable of doing those things.
Yeah.
It still don't give you a right to put your hands on a woman and beat a woman. It does not.
Oh, he was all the way over there.
No, yeah, he was all the way over there. Yeah.
Did you get any kind of, just one more question about this and we move on to something else, but did you get any level of understanding to the point of maybe if I would have known it like this, I wouldn't have, or maybe if I would have known it like this, I would have?
Absolutely. My mother only gave us her perspective for years.
Take me
and that's what women do. They don't like to tell the truth about.
Some women.
Most women.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
They only want to give you their side of the story.
But that's humanity, though. We all tend to do that.
There's 3 sides. Your side, her side, and the truth.
And the truth. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man, I was able to confront all of it, and it was therapy for me, man. Really, it really was doing this film. It was
Did you
therapy.
reach out to him, or is he still with us or
No,
no?
he's gone, man.
Okay.
I've outlived him. He died at 42. I'm
Okay.
46.
Come on, we the same age?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know we the same
Yeah,
age.
just turned 46.
Good for you, man. That's what's up.
Don't tell nobody my age, y'all.
Right. How
That's
about
only
that?
for Atlanta, the whole city of Atlanta. That's just for y'all.
So I'm really proud of you and the fact that you don't allow the naysayers and the people are always gonna talk. So when
Yeah.
you did Preachers of LA,
They ran us down, dog.
they beat y'all down, but you never quit though. That's one thing I loved about you
Right.
is that you didn't stop, because I believe that the rebranding of the gospel genre, as it were,
Yeah.
means that we do some things outside of the box
You got to.
that some people would say, hey, that ain't necessarily. I mean,
Yes.
but the thing is, I just think if you want different results, you got to do some
something
different
different.
things. And that don't mean you got to be compromising and worldly and carnal, but
Right.
sometimes that got to be redefined, but don't get me started on that. That's a whole different situation.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
I just got to be like Jesus at the end of the day. He was there for the people. He loved the people. His assignment was the people. He was not afraid of sin. He came to save us from sin. Sin actually gave Jesus purpose.
Mm.
Isn't that deep?
Super deep.
It gave him purpose. He came for the purpose to eradicate sin.
Mm.
So wherever there was sin, it gave him purpose. So he was not intimidated by it. He was not ashamed of it. He would deal with it. He would love people. And sin actually drew Jesus to the individual, not away. So
Yeah.
once we do that, once we just get that element in there, we'll become more relevant to the culture as believers. For some reason, down through the years, it became something else. And it made us disconnect from people that really needed us.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I like doing movies like Sins of the Father. It allows me to connect with people who wouldn't come to church and wouldn't step foot into a church right now, especially now.
Right.
You know, nobody in church is like, you know.
Yeah.
But this gives me the opportunity to get out there and start the conversations and meet people where they are and just be a regular person, you know?
Yeah.
And that's my goal, man. That is it.
A couple of rapid fire questions for you real quick, man, then we're going to get out of here.
Okay.
Guilty pleasures.
Oh, just a whole lot of candy.
Man, which ones?
All of it, man. All of it. I'm into the C's candy now.
C's.
Yes. The candy, the chocolate company. C's candy.
Oh.
It's good stuff.
I'm
man.
candy. I ain't like chocolate. Like I'm.
Oh, you like
my
to
thing
choose
is
and-
now laters.
Oh, yes.
You know those soft now laters.
Ooh, yes.
Man, I go through. I kill a whole
Anything
bag.
sweet though for me. that's my thing.
I gotta watch it.
I always listen. I'm on top
sugar.
of my teeth to make sure they ain't rotten. But
Right.
I love sweets, man.
If not singing, if not pastoring, what?
Oh, I could be somebody's lawyer, man.
Really?
I know how to talk and get somebody out of something. That's
You-
pretty
in
much
another
what.
in another life you could do that.
Oh yeah, man. That's pretty much what preachers do. We talk you out of it. We talk the crowd out of something. you
Okay.
know?
Okay.
So that's a gift. And so maybe that, or, maybe managing somebody. Maybe I would get a couple of wrestlers and manage them.
Wrestlers.
Yeah, WWE.
Why did I
wrestlers.
think that? Why did I think that wasn't coming out your mouth?
Yes,
Wrestlers.
Yes, I'm a WWE fan, man. But I would, somebody. I would not just artists. I mean, not just singers. I would manage other stuff.
Uh-huh.
Somebody with their business, some big brand, something. Help them stay on track.
So are you in your dream house now?
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. This
I'm on my way, Doc.
I'm gonna have to stop with this one, but because I could talk all day long on this one. So your dream house, like what's it gonna look like? What is it gonna have inside of it? Like for
Oh,
me,
the dream house?
I know I'm gonna have solar panels everywhere. You know,
man, I'm gonna have a bat cave, literally,
a bat like
Batman.
So you gotta get a Batmobile.
You got to get. You won't even know when I'm pulling in. I'm pulling down underneath the house.
really.
And I got my whole office.
How
down
many
there.
acres?
Man, it's got to be like 40 acres and a mule, Doc.
40 acres.
It's got to be
Lord,
big.
That's like
And
Disney
then I'm
World.
going up an elevator, man, to get to my master bedroom. You won't even know I'm home.
Really?
Then I'm going over there to my state-of-the-art recording studio. Right, you can look through the window and see my studio right there from my bed. Oh yeah. Then you got this big old wall that's a screen where it takes me all over the world. I may wake up in Paris. I may wake up in Italy off the water.
Oh, so like an LED wall.
LED wall. Yeah, in the room. Yeah. My imagination go crazy.
You messing me up right now, 'cause that's some good stuff.
Give me a good. I'm not gonna put a time limit on. To be honest with you, I'm on my way though.
Hey, just build
y'all
it
go
slow.
watch Sins of the Father. I'm on my way.
Right? How about that? Yeah, hey man, build it slow. You know that's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, I'm on
Give me
my
about
way.
20 acres, and I'm gonna just start building
But
slow.
Atlanta's where you do it, man.
You know I already had that.
These houses here, Doc, is crazy.
Oh yeah.
No.
You got any more kids coming, sir?
No, I'm done, man. No more poop on my hands.
You don't know what God is gonna do.
Oh, he ain't doing that. He promised me he wouldn't do it again.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Did he promise? That's
He
hilarious.
promised he wouldn't do it again.
DJ Cadden. Oh, new song, man. Come on, let's talk about it real quick.
Open door season. That's the season you're in. That's the season I'm in. God has opened supernatural doors. He's opening supernatural doors for us right now. Just got to walk on through it with boldness and authority. And so that's where I am, and so I'm singing about it.
Dietrich's quite the personality, and it's always good to have him in the studio. Okay, keeping it in the archives. I remember last year I had a great conversation with Zacardi Cortez and Demetrius West. Man, it got so real. And then I had to become the cameraman, too. It was a whole delightful mess. Take a look.
Well, I tell you, but when I got singers in the room, I don't even know how to act. Demetrius West.
Yo.
And that dude right there is Zacardi Cortez. What up, man?
What's up, my brother?
Man, I'm very good,
I don't know why
man.
I'm so goofy right now, but everything you making me laugh.
Oh, man, come on,
You
bro.
crazy,
You're good.
man. We been having fun, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, first of all, man, congratulations on both of you, man. Y'all got projects that are just blessing the country. Yours is going to be available when? Tell me.
It came out today, man. It's available right now on every digital outlet. So you guys, please support. Go get it.
What's the name of it?
It's called You Don't Know, man. My personal testimony, and I wrote this song actually. One of my first songs I ever wrote on my own. I always had a co-writer or something like that. But God really blessed me, man. He put this song in my heart, literally. I know a lot of people say that and it sounds cliches, but you know, I never had experience like that where I can say God put a song in my heart. So
Really?
this time, man, you know when it's from God though, you know, and man, it's just one of those songs God blessed me with, and talking about you know, you not knowing what people are going through. You know, everybody has a story, everybody has a problem, everybody goes through something. A lot of times in the church, and you know, we like to judge people on their appearance or something we know about them from back in the day or something. And you know, you don't know what I've been through to get to this point in my life and get this praise. You know, just to be where I'm at right now. You know, in a peaceful mind, just to have this peaceful mindset. Because last week I was ready to kill somebody. So you don't know what I went through to get here. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the song's talking about, man. And just one of them songs you can minister to yourself. One of those songs that's gonna minister to yourself.
So would you say that your testimony is one that you could say, hey man, y'all don't really know what I've been through?
Oh man, listen, KD, man. I mean, it'll take me all day to talk to you, man. But absolutely, man. Especially growing up in a family that sings. You know, we were judged. You know, we were frowned upon.
Sing gospel music. Let's just say
singing
that.
gospel music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times people just told us we wasn't gonna do nothing. You know, what are y'all? All them kids ain't gonna be. Look at them kids. Our shoes were raggedy. You know what I'm saying? So it was
As well as y'all could sing, they were clowning like that.
dude. Oh my God, man. So you know, just you don't know, man. You know,
People don't get it. That
no, they don't.
You say things to a child, and it becomes
Precisely.
cemented in their minds, and they develop personalities and sometimes habits
Precisely.
off of
Based off of what you said.
what you
Precisely.
said. And that's tough. I remember when I was younger, just words like ugly. It took me to be an adult
Absolutely.
to realize
Absolutely.
I actually ain't ugly.
Right.
And
And
quite
I
frankly,
appreciate it now.
yeah.
Now
I'm
that
around here winning.
Right. You
Yeah.
are, bro.
just like that. Just
Bro,
like
you
the-
like you've been lifting weights and stuff.
But
too.
don't worry about this. Don't worry about all this right here. This is, you know, little something back there.
It's like that kid from Nigel Shelby. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
saw them on
Absolutely.
Nigel?
Nigel Shelby is his name. He been bullied at school, man. Killed himself on Sunday.
That's right.
Right on.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
Like
right.
because people, you never, you just don't know,
You don't know
what
somebody's
people go
going
through,
and that's why it's not good to talk about people or and not even talk about people. Just just to not say hello.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what this person is going through.
Yeah.
So you not speaking, you know, and the church is really bad. You know what I'm saying? We quick to do that in church.
Well, I mean, I don't think the church is as bad as anybody else. You just don't expect it.
Absolutely.
As much in the church.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's exactly
you,
what
you
it
don't
is.
expect. You expect a place that was built off of love.
Absolutely.
Y'all should walk in a little bit of love.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So a little bit more with you, man, before we holler at you, Demetrius, man. You are a complex dude, Zacardi, because your talent is otherworldly, and I don't mean to blow smoke because I don't blow smoke.
Absolutely.
But your talent, man, is just is unique. However, you know, you're not, in talking off the air, and I'm gonna say this, you're not 100%, you know, one way, you know,
right on,
or another.
Right on.
You're not 100%, and I don't believe that we should make a person 100%. Like you,
right?
I'm a people person. You like people, you cool with people,
right?
But you ain't a people person,
right? Exactly.
So if somebody walks up to you like they walk up to me, chances
they might
are,
they might think I'm ready to fight. Or
that dude's a jerk. He ain't, you know,
well,
right?
I mean, right? Absolutely.
So you got.
But I'm not. You know, I mean, and you just have to get to know me. I'm not very friendly. You know, and it's because of. And maybe I got to get out of there too.
I don't think that it's not friendly. I'm gonna challenge you on that. I don't think it's not friendly. It's just that you do well what you do well with. Right. And so some people are agents. Some people are publicists. Some people
exactly.
Some people are just better with people than other folks.
Yeah.
Like you probably, just because you're on the stage and everything, it doesn't mean that you're not an introvert. You could very well, sir, be an introvert.
Exactly.
An introvert, you can't just walk up on them any kind of way.
Exactly.
I'm an introvert. Like, born naturally, I'm an introvert. Like, I can't do small talk.
Wow.
Like, I can talk about what I want to talk about.
Right.
But as far as small talk, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at it. Like, you would probably think.
I just had to get to a place with me where, you know, probably you grow out of that, you know, or not grow out of it, but you know, you see different. You know, like you say, you know, I'm a quick learner. Like, so if I see you do it, I'll be like, you know what, I'm finna do that. I'm gonna take that from Demetrius because that is the way to be, or that is the right way how he's doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is for me, more so than anything. You know, like I love people. Don't get me wrong. I love especially people of God. You know, church mothers.
You about to cry because your voice was
no.
People of God, I would.
You see that lip?
Yeah, man.
No, but just the church mothers and like, you know, things that go on in church, I get a kick out of. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just have to get better with that, you know, and hopefully, you know, this type of stuff right here, you know, having radio interviews and, like I got prepped this morning.
Oh, yeah, they called you.
Stuff like that helps me a lot, though. You know, I actually have to practice.
Yeah.
You know, I have to rehearse.
But it's called self-awareness,
Absolutely.
Cardi. When you self-aware, man, and you know what works best for you and what what is best for you, then you just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you, Demetrius, man, let me tell you something, bro. Your whole vibe, you know, and even though, you know, you from Indy, okay, you know, I can hold that against you. I'm gonna try to, you know, to get you here with your dad, man, from the ATL, you know, but you're a very powerful personality as well, and your story is deep as well. Tell me about it.
Yeah, man. Like, for me, like I'm the total opposite of Zacardi. Like we were just talking, and I'm like I said, I'm an introvert, and you know, some people can take that as arrogance and stuff like that, because folks can see me in the mall, and I can just be in my own world, you know, walking down.
But they'll say you didn't speak.
You didn't speak,
you know,
and it's just like,
I need to see you.
or if I do speak, it's just like really, really short. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that type of person. Like you, Katie, you're totally different. Like, you can spark up a conversation, and you know how to keep a person moving. You know how to keep a person moving in conversation.
And it don't mean that I always like to have the conversation.
Don't just come up and run up on me and talk because you hear me on the radio talking.
Exactly.
Don't start me on that, bro.
Listen, I know.
Don't start me on that.
Exactly.
No.
But for me, it's like pulling teeth. Unless we're talking about something that I'm interested in talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the conversation flows naturally.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, in those aspects, you know, my dad keeps on trying to get me to move here to Atlanta, but we're going to pray about it.
I'm trying to get you to go. Are you married?
Yeah, so
don't come here to Atlanta. This ain't what you want.
I'm leaving. I'm out. Bye, y'all.
Don't come to Atlanta. Don't listen. You married. You want to stay married? Don't go. I'm messing with you, man. No, Atlanta's an amazing place, brother, and I think that you will truly, you truly enjoy it if you got here.
I'm not married, so I'm not coming to
You're
Atlanta.
not coming to
God bless you. I'm going to stay on in Houston.
You leaving
where
tonight?
where I know everybody in there, everybody doing, and yeah.
I feel you, man. But gentlemen, I appreciate y'all being here, man. I'm gonna play your new project, your new song.
Yeah.
I set it up, man. I'm gonna play it for you.
This is my story. This is one of the first songs that I wrote on my own, and of course with the help of brothers like James Fortune, Aaron Lewis, Kerry Douglas, and Marcus Callion. Those guys made this song with the help of God and myself. We made this song. Just a great story to encourage somebody that has a story, just like myself and like everybody else in the world.
Yeah.
That even though you got a story, God is still working it out. While your story is while you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, God is, and He's working it out for you. He's working it in your favor. So, yeah, man.
You got a little preach on you.
God.
Preach, Red.
Yeah.
Put him in E flat.
Ooh, yeah. God will.
Right, you better change the key. I know that. All right, Zacardi Cortez, Demetrius West, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man.
Thank you, man.
Love you, bro.
More,
Indeed.
man. I appreciate you.
Man up now, man up.
I'm KD Bo. Time now for your man up moment. I've learned that respect, love, admiration, appreciation, all of that stuff doesn't come immediately for fathers. It does for mothers. I'm not saying fathers don't get it. I am saying that they get it generations later. So if you're expecting it now, hey man, you can expect it, but it just doesn't work like that. When you're a good father, you blend in like the foundation of a house. Nobody really talks about the foundation of the house, but they do talk about the drapes, the paint color, Hey, that's what mom is. Mom is all of the aesthetics, the matching, the furniture, the pretty. Dads, hey, we're the foundation. Sometimes the only time they talk about the foundation is when there's a crack in it or a problem. Not telling you I like that. I'm just saying that we will get respect. It's gonna come 30 years later when everybody looks at what you built and sees that it's still standing. And honestly, isn't that better than any Father's Day gift that you could get anyway?
For weekly motivation, text the word brothers to 56525. Man up.